What's up? I am Runs with Alpacas, and I have one of the most unique deck profiles you will see. This deck is Legendary Fisherman Toon World Turbo. That sounds insane, but trust me, it works. First off, you play 1 Legendary Fisherman and 3 Legendary Fisherman 2. Legendary Fisherman 2 becomes Legendary Fisherman while it's on the field. When Umi's on the field, it's unaffected by monster effects. When it leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you can search for a level 7. And that level 7 is usually going to be Legendary Fisherman 3. Legendary Fisherman 3 is one of the most broken cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! When it's special summoned successfully, you can banish all monsters your opponent controls. And this card cannot be destroyed by spell trap effects. It's unaffected by spell trap effects. The only way to out it, well, you could kaiju it, or you can bounce it back to your hand with a monster effect. But spell and trap cards, absolutely useless to it. Cannot be destroyed by battle. This card is insane. I love this card. Play 1 Citadel Whale. Citadel Whale, when it's special summoned, gets your Sea Stealth attack. Sets it directly from the deck. So I do play 1 of it for that. It's also level 7, so you can search it with Legendary Fisherman 2. And it can negate effects that target water monsters. So it's alright. It's not that great, so I play 1 of it. Play 3 Warrior of Atlantis. That searches Legendary Ocean, which is absolutely crucial to summoning your level 5 Legendary Fisherman, because it's reduced by 1 level in the hand. So Warrior of Atlantis, and this is better than Terraforming because I do play Moria of Greed. So it's also a water monster for that, and also it's a 1900 attack monster, so it's good for that too. Play 3 Silent Angler. This came out in Duelist Saga. I like this card a lot. You can special summon it from your hand if you control a water monster. The only caveat to that is you cannot special summon from your hand for the rest of the turn. So if you do this before Legendary Fisherman 3, you can't actually summon Legendary Fisherman 3. So just don't do that. But this card's really good, so play 3 of that. For the Toon lineup, I play 3 Toon Mermaid, solely because it is a water monster. So you can use Moria of Greed with this to shuffle it back in the deck. Also, if you have Toon World on the field, this is an inherent special summon that is not once per turn. So if you have multiple copies of this and you have a way to get it back from the graveyard, you can make a Mistar Boy, get these back, Bahamut Shark, totally awesome. So this card's really good because it's a free special summon if you have Toon World. So it has some utility in this deck. For spells, I play 3 Legendary Ocean. Crucial to getting Legendary Fisherman out really easily. So you gotta play 3 of that. 3 Moria of Greed. You gotta get to your Legendary Fisherman combo as quickly as possible, so you max out on this. 3 Toon Table of Contents, and 1 Toon World. Depending on your hand, Toon Table is either going to search for the Toon World or the Toon Mermaid. If you are trying to end by searching for Toon Mermaid, I recommend going Toon Table straight into Toon Mermaid, so that if you draw into Toon Table later, you can get your Toon World out. And I play 2 Desires and 1 Upstart. Again, just draw power. You want to get to that Legendary Fisherman 3 as quickly as you can. I play 2 Salvage to get Toon Mermaid and Silent Angler back from the graveyard. And I play 1 Monster Reborn. For traps, I play 3 Sea Stealth Attack. This card is just an insane control card. It can activate Umi directly from your hand or your graveyard. So from the graveyard, that's really neat. And level 5 water monsters, when they attack or when they battle, they destroy your opponent's monsters immediately by this effect. So that's really good. And then you can banish 1 water monster you control till the end phase, so to protect your face-up spells and traps. So that's really good to protect your Toon World. You have to have Umi on the field to activate these effects. but it's really not hard to get Umi out. So Sea Stealth Attack is a really cool control card, kind of the inspiration for the deck a little bit. Then I play 2 Quaking Mirror Force and 2 Storming Mirror Force. I used to max out on Quaking, but with Link monsters now, you can't flip them face down. So I opted for 2 Storming to pair with this. You really don't care if your opponent's monsters are face down. The goal of this deck is to attack directly, which you can do with Toon Mermaid. You can do in the extra deck with Nightmare Shark. So this is a really good card, and this clears out your opponent's Link monsters. The extra deck really doesn't matter too much. 2 Mistar Boy, just because you gotta link into something, and Mistar Boy, seeing as these are all waters, makes the most sense. Play Humming to attack directly. Play Nightmare Shark to attack directly. Play Bahamut Shark to search or to summon Toad. Play Grand Pulse for some spell trap removal. Play Abyss Dweller to shut off your opponent's graveyard. I really like this card, number 37. It decreases the attack of all your opponent's monsters by 100, and then it has a kind of recycling effect from the graveyard. When it's destroyed instead of the graveyard, you can special summon a water monster from your grave. So I like number 37 a lot. Play 1 Crystal Zero, and then I rank up into the full armored version. This card's actually pretty nuts. I rarely go into it though because I want my Legendary Fishermen to turn into Legendary Fisherman 3 and not this. And I play 1 Tri-Edge Leviathan, 1 Leviathan Dragon, 1 Acid Golem. This is a dangerous card to get out because if you banish this with Sea Stealth Attack, it will immediately come back in the standby phase with no materials, so you'll immediately have to banish it again. But if you're pushing for game, it's a good one to have. And then I play 1 Full Armored Black Great Lancer. You summon this card on top of a level 3 water or a rank 3 water monster, and it gains 200 attack or something like that for every material. You can detach all material to protect it from being destroyed, and if this destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can pop Spell Trap. So again, most of the extra deck doesn't matter outside of Nightmare Shark. So that is the entire Legendary Fisherman Toon World Turbo deck. This is extremely fun to play, and you'd be surprised at how consistent it is with all the draw support you have. I really encourage you guys to try your own Legendary Fisherman builds. I know that's kind of the most popular deck on my channel is my Legendary Fisherman builds. This is definitely the most unique and the most consistent one to date, and I like it a lot. I encourage you guys to try it out for yourself and improve it, and let me know how you improve it. So see you later.